What's up, everybody? AJ the Assassin here, and this is going to be my reaction slash dissection of the Black Ops 7 Direct. In this video, I am really honest, not just my thoughts on the Black Ops 7 Direct, but also my thoughts on Call of Duty as a whole and Call of Duty moving forward. These are my honest opinions. Anyone watching, don't take everything to heart. Obviously, I'm not bashing the devs or the people that made these games and the people that were involved. It's just my reaction and dissection of what I was shown. So that being said, hopefully y'all enjoyed the reaction.
We're excited to finally talk about our brand new game, launching this year, Black Ops 7. This is a story we've been building for years.
Really?
Designed from the start to deepen the Black Ops universe. We're picking up the thread in 2035, a world shaped by the consequences of choices made long before.
Which is?
Forged by fear.
A future forged by fear. Like, into Be Hero X? Alright, let's give him a chance,
And Black Ops 7 gives us the opportunity to take valuable player feedback and infuse it directly into our development to make this the best Black Ops experience.
I do not believe not a single word you just said. I don't believe that, bro. It is always the same thing. Oh, we listen to player feedback so we can optimize it to make the best experience for the players and to make it the best experience of the series. It's the same old, same old.
To squad up with friends or play solo in a fresh and innovative co-op campaign. Jump into it.
So they pull up campaigns making a return. I remember it was in BO3. I didn't play Cold War or BO6, so I'm not sure if there was a co-op campaign there, but I remember that was a BO3 feature, which was you could play campaign co-op, which was actually pretty fun. Even though the campaign sucked, but it was fun playing with friends.
First, let's dive into our campaign.
Okay.
To tell a story that could stand on its own while also honoring the legacy of the series. Throughout development,
stand on its own? Wait. You said you guys are making a story that could stand on its own, but you're making this sequel, remake, what if, reimagining of a BO2 sequel. You have to use BO2 characters and build on a BO2 story, which I still don't know which story we're using, because like I've said before, BO2 had multiple endings, so I don't even know what story we're using here. You're kind of shooting yourself in the foot here, because you're saying, oh, we built a game that can stand on its own, but so far I've yet to see anything. You have to bring back old weapons, bring back old characters, and yeah, man, this just doesn't, it just seems like they're just saying words like they normally do, and they're like, oh, we're doing this, but in reality it looks completely different than what they're saying. The words does not match up what the product is that I'm seeing on screen.
What say we wrap this shit up real quick today, okay? I need to hit the beach and work on my tan.
That was pretty funny. I'm assuming that's supposed to be Harper. If Harper's alive, I'm assuming this is Harper. I don't know who it is supposed to be. Is this supposed to be, what was his name? Was it Salazar? I think that's Salazar, I guess. If that's Harper, then that means we're not doing the good ending then. Because the good ending do get shot in the head.
Black Ops 7 takes place about 10 years after the events of Black Ops 2.
Okay.
Raul Menendez and his Cortes DA movement.
Is such a good period because how have these characters changed over the last 10 years? We have this sweet spot here to really...
Changed? What do you mean changed? Either they died or they are locked up or should be locked up. What, bro? We're not even 2 minutes in, and they're not answering any questions. Did they even play the BO2 campaign to know that there's multiple endings? They're not just one ending? Because I don't know what the heck is going on. How is Raul Menendez alive? The dude should be either in prison or he should be dead.
At the end of Black Ops 2, Raul Menendez was seemingly killed. Now,
Seemingly! They didn't play the game. Oh my god! He said seemingly killed. Either you killed him or you didn't. What do you mean seemingly killed?
in 2035, he's back with a mysterious video threatening to burn the world down in 3 days. In response to this imminent threat, the Guild, a global tech conglomerate, has stepped in to offer protection where governments and nations have failed.
They said, oh, he's going to burn the world down in 3 days. So this is pretty much just the Black Ops 2 story all over again. And then they brought up, what was it? The Guild. They said that the Guild is this private company that's supposed to step in because the world government and other nations can't fight Cordestia for some reason. And now I'm getting major advanced warfare vibes.
Atlas has the single largest standing military in the world, but we answer to no country. Unlike the government, we don't keep secrets of our capabilities.
A game that can stand on its own? This is just a bunch of concepts from a bunch of different games. BO2's characters, a story that's all over the place. I'm not even going to try to understand it because I'm just going to drive myself nuts. Clearly taking concepts, ideas from Advanced Warfare. It looks like there's ideas, the boost jump, which was from Black Ops 3 campaign, which didn't have the advanced movement jetpacks, but in the campaign it did have like a jump boost feature where you could wall run. I remember that. So far, you have taken concepts, and of course, there's weapons from Black Ops 2 in here as well. You've taken concepts from other Call of Duty games, but you said at the very beginning that it's a game that can stand on its own. Clearly, it can't.
As a tactical operation quickly unravels into something far more disturbing, as they uncover a weapon engineered to turn fear into an instrument of war.
Okay, so this is fear. Okay, so I mean, To Be Hero X came out this summer. I doubt they took this concept from To Be Hero X. So I'm gonna let this slide. But what we saw in the trailer when they got exposed to this fear, it looked like it looked like a it looked like BO3 missions. If you played BO3 when the AI was taking over your brain, and I remember, I think it was, what was the blonde haired chick's name? It wasn't Kane. And we had to go inside of her head, and we had to like attack the AI in her brain, and the missions looked verbatim. Weird islands, fooling around. Fought in World War II for some reason, because that was a memory she had. Listening, I think, to her grandpa talking about World War II or something. Not an original concept, really.
As the story deepens, reality fractures, missions twist into surreal dreamscapes, and the line between memory and madness begins to blur. You just gotta play and see.
I think I'm good. I'll just watch Game Addicts if I'm interested.
Is David Mason, returning from Black Ops 2 and now portrayed by Milo Ventimiglia, who brings the grounded intensity and emotional depth that the story demands.
Bro, I don't care who this guy is. I don't know who he is, and not to be disrespectful, I don't care.
Is a true leader, but he's riddled with doubts. He's always worried, did he do the right thing? That fear is really the basis of this story.
Why? What do you mean, did he do the right thing? What? Everything was complete in Black Ops 2. That was the end of the actual trilogy, because it was World at War, BO1, and BO2. That was the original trilogy. This was all fleshed out. It was all done. What does he have doubts about?
Of now Commander Troy Marshall, David now leads a new JSOC unit, codenamed Spectre 1. As the world spirals into uncertainty, David must hold his team together. Now let's meet the team.
Okay.
Mike Harper returns with his tough as nails.
So that is Harper. Okay. Alright.
Balancing Harper's bold personality is Eric Samuels, portrayed by John Eric Bentley. After protecting the president alongside David and Harper,
Okay, so it's not Suarez.
he formed a deep respect.
That's how
for
it's I
David.
meant.
Resigning from the Secret Service and joining his elite JSOC team, Samuels believed he could make a greater impact at David's side.
50-50
Okay.
is one of our new characters. She's pretty amazing. She's Samoan, and she's kind of worked her way up, and then at a certain point in her life, started.
Why is she Samoan? Why is that important? I mean, the other guys, you know, of course I know who Harper is, who should be dead, but I'm already beyond that. And shoot, I already forgot the other guy. I don't even think I heard his name.
Eric Samuels.
Eric Samuels. Okay, so he's like a Secret Service dude.
Point in her life started experiencing this degenerative disease. Rather than getting taken away from the fields, she is willing to get some of her limbs replaced with.
Okay, honestly, I don't even want to try to sound sexist, bro, but she is literally telling me way too much information about this character. Well, she's got a degenerative disease. She's Samoan. Like, I mean, first of all, the Samoan, I don't care. But the degenerative disease, isn't that something that you would want to find out in the story? In the actual campaign? Why are you telling me this? That's too much information. It just keeps getting worse the longer it plays.
Replacements. She's played by Frankie Adams, who is just a perfect fit for the role.
Honestly, I don't care about any of these actors, actresses. I'm not saying I don't care about the people. I just don't care who's playing them. I don't care. Just give me a rough outline. Oh, this is the character. This is their personality traits or whatever, and leave it at that. I feel like they went way too in depth into her backstory. Like, of course, we know who Harper is. Yeah, you said, dude was part of Secret Service. I still forgot his dang name. That just shows how bad, not interesting these characters are.
To get kicked and punched by her.
Alongside these new and
What just happened?
Introducing Emma Kagan, portrayed by Kiernan Shipka.
Once again, don't care.
To our story is the enduring shadow of Raul Menendez. Now, as the world spirals towards chaos once again, the question isn't just whether Menendez is back. It's whether David is ready to face what that truly means.
What? I wish y'all could see my face. I'm so confused. What does that mean? What are you talking about? Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. Bro, my ears are on fire because I'm just not angry. I'm just, what's the word? Embarrassed? I'm embarrassed for it.
Mission variety is at the core of Black Ops 7. I can say that you are definitely going to see some of the most trippy shit you have ever seen in a Call of Duty. Things are going to progressively get really, really crazy the more you play. You're going to travel to places in reality in the game, but also in your
See, that was hijacked. So, BO2 map.
mind. We can go to Nicaragua. We can go to Los Angeles, all within the span of seconds because there's no limitations on what this mindscape can bring.
What? So you can basically teleport from place to place just cuz? Okay.
Avalon isn't just where the story begins, it's where it unfolds. It's where the guild is based. And while we won't spoil why that matters just yet, their presence here is no accident.
I doubt it's important. I doubt it's interesting or important that they're there.
Having Avalon as this massive space is a first where we can actually integrate seamlessly into the campaign. You're doing a very specialized mission here, and then you go back.
That
to
man was
Avalon,
eating bullets. You
seamlessly
saw
into the
that?
campaign. You're doing a very specialized mission here.
What was he shooting them with? BBs?
And then you go back to Avalon, and you're progressing the story.
It's a place where the past and future collide, and where the truth about Menendez and the guild waits to be uncovered.
I don't like that. So it's like a hub, kinda? It's like, oh no.
The endgame. This isn't just a final mission. It's a proving ground. A culmination of everything you've learned through the campaign, then turned on its head. The endgame is a social experience where you and your squad will need to master abilities, survive overwhelming odds,
Abilities.
adapt under pressure, and break the rules of what you thought a campaign could be.
And you get to do it not just with your friends, but there's another 28 players, so 32 in total. It is truly a living world.
Are they making a campaign or aren't they? The co-op is cool. I've liked the co-op aspect when I played BO3 campaign. What are they talking about? Oh, the level ups and everything you've learned and playing with 28 other people, bro. I'm trying to complete a story here. I'm not trying to. If you wanted the PvE, you should have made a different mode for it.
With
With this whole new canvas at our fingertips, we want to make sure players could be rewarded in fresh new ways, even if they only play for the story. So for the first time ever, we're proud to announce we're bringing global progression to the campaign in Black Ops 7. Earn XP, complete challenges, level up your weapons in the campaign, and bring them into MP, Zombies, or Warzone.
Oh, that's definitely not gonna get exploited. Okay, I give him that. I'll give him this one. So you could actually level that. Dang. I mean, that would give people a reason to play a campaign. Oh, I can level up my weapons, and I don't have to. Yeah, I don't have to deal with other people. I could just. Well, obviously, I'm sure they're gonna make it more difficult to level up your weapons and get certain perks or whatever. But you know, I'll give him this, I guess.
Built for solo or co-op play, this campaign pulls you into a threat that demands your attention, twists your expectations, and reminds you exactly why Black Ops stories are so unique.
Not this one. This is the exact opposite, actually. I'm very uninterested in what the campaign is. I'm confused. And who is this campaign for? Because it can't be for the newer lovers of Call of Duty, because they don't even know what Black Ops 2 is. And they don't know the campaign or the story. And it's definitely not for the OGs, because I've been saying all video, I am very confused where this story is going. Because it's like, oh, Raul Menendez is back. Maybe? Yes. If they say, oh, this is just David Mason tripping out because of the trauma of Raul Menendez, he's actually still dead. Ay, that would be awful. No matter how you twist it, it still doesn't make sense. He broke out of prison. So I'm assuming it's the really bad ending where he broke out of prison and killed Woods. I'm assuming that is the ending we're going off of. You have to announce that since it's multiple endings, but since that was made 13 years ago, there's no, oh, if you did this ending, the story changes this way, like a Telltale game. There's none of that. I'm sorry, this is not unique at all. Alright, multiplayer.
If I take a step back and say what was the vision for multiplayer in Black Ops 7, it really started with that 2035 setting.
Moving forward to 2035 lets us push the gameplay and make sure that we're making the most balanced and fun game as possible. I'm really pumped for all the new exciting tech and improvements that we're bringing.
New exciting tech. My gee, this looks like Ghost. And look at that. It looks like a mix of COD Mobile and COD Ghosts. How did they manage to do that?
We'll have 30 new weapons available at launch, including 16 that players are seeing for the very first time in Call of Duty.
Wait, hold on, what?
We'll have 30 new weapons available at launch.
30 new?
16 that players are seeing for the very first time in Call of Duty.
How does that work? Now, how do you have 30 new weapons and then 16 new weapons that no one has ever seen before? So you only have 16 new weapons because the other 14 are weapons that we have seen before. It's not new. This, they look like the, oh god, what was it called? What is it, the ARX? Because this is like the ARX. We saw the M8. We saw the Peacekeeper earlier. I'm like, yeah, I don't believe that one bit, buddy.
That players are seeing for the very first time in Call of Duty.
What's that, a remake of the Bulldog? Wait, no. What was that shotgun? No, that's not the remake of the Bulldog. That's the remake of, the shotgun from Black Ops 2. The one where you shoot 4 times, rechamber, shoot 4 times, or rechamber. What was the name of it? It was like M1 something. I like the way they say, oh, we're bringing 16 new weapons you've never seen before, and 30 new weapons. Bro, all the weapons you just showing on the screen, I've seen before, or seen iterations of it. And hold on. Speaking of seen before, this is Raid in the background. Oh, God. When in doubt, bring Raid back.
It's always about finding the right balance of something brand new as well as delving
okay, this
into
is...
some of our...
Wait, no. That's the Helion Salvo. That's the Helion Salvo. That's the Helion Salvo. That's the rocket launcher from BO4, bro. You're not fooling me.
Something brand new as well as delving into some of our past past experiences, so we're always looking at other Black Ops games and
That's
to pick out little nuggets.
okay. That's new. That's literally the TAC. That's literally the TAC 45 from BO2, bro.
Weapons that people have really loved and maybe haven't seen in a long time, as well as
They're like the Koshka,
some of those that
right? Yeah, this looks like the Koshka.
and maybe haven't seen in a long time, as well as some of those that keep coming back, but they're better than ever. We want to.
Am I reading too hard into this? You just said there's 30 new weapons, and then 16 new weapons you've never seen before. I'm just going to type that up as an error because which this whole thing is out of whack. Because it's like, oh, we're bringing back weapons that you've probably seen before. So where's the 30 new weapons talk then?
With the game taking place 10 years after Black Ops 2, we've unleashed the team's creativity to deliver exciting new perks, attachments, equipment, field upgrades, and of course, a huge selection of score streaks to play with.
This sounds like stuff that they've... I'm sorry, I'm trying. But it sounds all like stuff that they've been saying for years. He's got to be talking off of a script. Because this sounds like stuff that they've been saying for years. Oh, new perks and vibrant gameplay and this, and it's like, man, it's the same old, bro. No matter what y'all say, or they say one thing and it shows another, man.
Introducing a system we call overclock,
okay,
allowing players to progress and unlock increased capabilities for equipment, field upgrades, and score streaks.
So they're bringing back the thing that Advanced Warfare did, where you're able to upgrade your score streaks. And then they basically just added that with equipment and other stuff. So like for people that didn't play Advanced Warfare, you were able to, let's say you had a UAV. If you used the UAV enough, you can add certain perks you could add to the UAV that you can make it so that it was like a UAV plus a counter UAV or an advanced UAV. So they basically added that. Once again, going back to what old boy said at the very beginning, this is a game that can stand on its own. It's just a bunch of ideas and they just put it together. There's no direction. It's just a bunch of mess.
Across the game. Omni movement to include new ways to outmaneuver and outstyle your opponents.
Brother, and that looks like, this looks like Infinite Warfare. This area. This is like an Infinite Warfare map.
Including wall jump for new traversal capabilities. We've also taken a close look.
New traversal capabilities. I'm sorry. Isn't the whole point of wall running and everything to make it more interesting, creative? Why is this even here? Other than you put it there. Oh, I guess you have to wall run across that. Why? Why is this here? So you're limited to wall running only on these type of walls.
We've also taken a close look at feedback and have made tuning adjustments across the board for a more controlled experience, including the removal of tactical sprint by default, with the ability to opt into that through our perk system.
So you could tac sprint as a perk. Oh boy.
To fully explore our expanded Omni movement system, while still delivering the tight cover-to-cover combat that defines Black Ops. Each layout emphasizes clear lane definition, strong sightlines, and opportunities for creative...
That's cargo. I'm pretty sure this is cargo. Actually, no, it might be different. I might be just tripping. I'm just hating. But this is definitely raid.
Tactical defender, or someone who thrives on movement...
Oh, that scope, it was so slow. You saw that shit?
Or someone who thrives on...
We're taking place after Black Ops 2. We've been able to revisit some of the...
She looked like Raven Simone.
This is the raid you know and love, reimagined for Black Ops 7 in a setting that's as beautiful as it is deadly.
I will say, I will say, she is right. It does look good. Definitely looks good. Yeah, this was the map that we were playing on earlier. That's not cargo. Yeah, I was wrong.
This allows you to have not only a bigger play space, but also more objectives going on. A squad captures an objective, they could basically wingsuit across the map to capture the next objective. One of my favorite things about Skirmish is that no one match feels the same.
There's a large-scale map, 20v20. She said multiple objectives, I'm assuming capture-based objectives. So basically a large-scale hardpoint. Not going to knock them for it. They've tried something new which is something that I give praise to. If you try something new and innovative, I actually am open to the idea of it. And it's like, well, we're just gonna have to see. It just seems like a Call of Duty version of what they did with Ground War, which was like a Call of Duty version of Conquest from Battlefield. But this seems like a blend of what Ground War was back in Modern Warfare 2019, and I think they had it in Cold War, and mixing it with BO7 slash BO4 looking mechanics. But, you know, not gonna get into that.
We're also adding a build code to Gunsmith. So whenever you see a screenshot of another player's build out of the game, you can enter the code to copy the exact same build.
Warzone. It's just Warzone.
Enter weapon prestige, unlock that unique prestige attachment that is different with every gun.
Weapon prestige? What? I don't think anyone's ever really cared about weapon prestige, really. Other than having, I think, your clan tag etched on your gun and having your kill counter on it in BO3. I don't think anyone really cared about it.
2 weapon prestiges, and you're going to graduate into weapon prestige master.
Excuse me? Level 250 weapon prestige? 250 weapon levels. I can't even say it right. I'm so baffled. Oh, yikes.
That unique prestige attachment that is different with every gun.
Weapon mods from BL4. And you basically tie that into prestiging your weapon. I could see that. I could see that. I'm not gonna knock that. Oh boy.
It's great because it's not so far in the future that it's sci-fi. It's still kind of grounded in the technology we have today. It's still...
Dude, it's so clunky. Dude, it's still too much. Like, look at everything on my screen.
The center dot that you see in first-person games is usually the go-to fix for motion sickness. I started trying to figure out how we can build upon it and find other ways to reduce motion sickness for our players. We'll have more detailed...
Who's getting motion sick? Like, I'm not trying to get on her or anything, but are you motion sick? Because I've never gotten motion sick playing an FPS. I don't know anybody that begins motion sick playing Call of Duty. I'm not saying it don't exist.
We get the opportunity to mess with some
What's up, brother?
future or high-tech technology that we're putting on full display throughout the entire game. To highlight just a few, we got next-level GPU particles and vector fields, volumetric fluid simulation, and dynamic surface deformation.
My man's all for the brothers, you know. Solid, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what any of that means. And then look at it's like I don't need to see my HPs. That's what this is? I don't need to see my HP. Get rid of it. Don't need to see our guns. Slide this over to the corner. I'm assuming this is ping and connection, so I guess that's fine. But just have a little square that shows the bars. This off the screen. Like, we don't need no compass. Get rid of the compass. Slide this over. And like I said, if you get rid of this, put this over here in the corner, and leave those things on top of it, you can see so much more. It doesn't seem like a congested mess.
Snow that gets trampled when you step in it, fog that parts and swirls when you run through it, and truly epic explosions.
Oh.
A bunch of other stuff you'll just have to discover for yourself.
Okay. I think I spoke a little too soon.
Alternate incarnation of our original crew, Richtofen, Takio, Nikolai, and Dempsey.
An alternate version of themselves? Could have sworn that in the BO4 they destroyed all versions of themselves. I haven't been following the zombie storyline much, so there might be a loophole in there. I'm not sure.
They are, or why they're here. We're delivering a truly massive ground-based map at launch, packed with new features.
You don't have to keep saying that. You're so scared. You don't have to keep saying that.
As well as the return of survival maps for the first time since Black Ops 2.
It's going to be one hell of a ride, and you won't have to wait long to see more.
Survival maps? Oh, so like specific maps you can play, like like on Town it was normal survival, and then there was like, Airbones or something where teams and you have to fight against each other. Okay, I guess that's cool to bring that back.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. Black Ops 7 arrives worldwide on November 14th.
Oh boy, it's Man. They seem so disconnected from the fan base. It's ridiculous. From the campaign being just confusing, multiplayer literally being a mix of a bunch of other games and ideas, and then the zombies. Well, I mean, zombies is whatever. Like BO6 zombies started off good, but then it just went downhill. It seemed like they were just doing a PR. Like they weren't talking to the community. They were just saying the same stuff that they've say every year about, oh, how this is going to be the greatest game. Oh, this is what we are doing differently, is builds on the greatness of Black Ops, the greatness of whatever, Modern Warfare. You know, it just doesn't seem, it's not from the soul. It just seems like they were reading from a script the entire time. There's no personality. That's the word I'm looking for. There's no personality in this game. Literally, it's COD Mobile. I enjoyed Call of Duty at one point in time. Playing at my friend's house, playing BO1 for the first time, playing Modern Warfare 3 for the first time, and I was like, I gotta get it. I gotta get Call of Duty for myself. Got an Xbox 360, begged my dad to get Modern Warfare 3. Got it, played it, loved it. Played Black Ops 2, loved it. And then Ghost had cool ideas, just executed very poorly. Advanced Warfare, I feel like that was overhated because of the boost jumps and supply drops. Then BO3, which was the last Call of Duty game that I played for a full life cycle and enjoyed. Didn't play Infinite Warfare. Didn't play World War II. Played BO4 with friends only because I did not like it. Modern Warfare 2019, played it, then stopped, and then I played it after its life cycle, then quit. Cold War, I was peer pressured into buying it, hated it, uninstalled it, never installed it again, and that was the last Call of Duty I ever purchased. Vanguard, never touched that abomination. Modern Warfare 2022, game shared. Played all the way to literally January 1st, and then I stopped playing the game forever. Modern Warfare 2023, didn't play the game. Black Ops 6, I thought Black Ops 6, because Black Ops 6 had a core fundamental, it was actually a good game. Until they started adding all the skins and the events, and using AI in the art, and then the zombies experience got worse. It's just, they started off really dang well, and then it just slowly became worse and worse and worse. And every decision they made was the wrong one. And then with this, it's COD Mobile optimized for PC and consoles, from what I saw. Definitely a lot longer than the Battlefield one. This wasn't good. Trailer wasn't good. The Direct wasn't good. I had questions from this, and I left with even more questions, and the questions I had unanswered. Yeah, man. Call of Duty, yeah, this is a massive L. Call of Duty will not be on my playlist this year. I will not be playing Call of Duty in my gaming rotation. Activision said they're too big to fail, which they're right at the moment, but this game is gonna flop, and their next game is going to flop. And then when they don't meet their $3-point-something billion quota 2 times back to back, struggle to make a bill, or don't even make $1 billion, then we'll see. Yeah, because once they lose sponsors and they lose the shareholders and the corporate heads, then we'll see Activision start carrying it. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If y'all did, please like and subscribe if you're new and you're enjoying the content. And well, yeah, AJ the Assassin, and I'll talk to y'all next time.